shake the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution. It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear this sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution. With the ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution.
Alright, people. What is going on? We are back here again Wednesday, and we are farming. Also, anybody out there watching from Canada, happy Agricultural Day or happy National Ag Day. Alright, I was, as of last time, I still have with me my wingman, Meth and Wire. Say hi to the people, Meth.
Hello, people,
Alright.
and happy Ag Day.
Yeah, alright, so this was harvested. I don't think I finished the beans last time. I did not finish the
Beets.
beets. No, sugar beets are still going. Did I do something silly and sell the harvester? Probably. Nope, here it is. Alright, so we gotta get this thing working again.
Fucking grape ape looking thing.
Grape ape looking thing?
Yep. You're too young, you don't know who grape ape is.
Yeah, I know exactly who Grape Ape is. Too young. Fuck. Oh, it's leased. I can't fucking... never mind. I'll remember next time. I will paint it. I will paint
But
it.
you're gonna repaint.
Yeah, I was
No,
going to
don't worry
repaint it. Am I forgetting something? Oh,
The
that it's...
one-eyed one.
Patches, are you forgetting something? I don't think I'm forgetting something other than it's like, what is it, National like Anti-Bullying or something Day? Is that Pink Shirt Day today? I know it's soon. Oh, am I forgetting something? You mean my hat? Oh, you
There's
think?
no-
Is it the hat? I don't have the hat with me. My kids were playing with it earlier. And unfortunately I don't have that. If you just need to unfold the tool. Oh yeah, I gotta unfold my tool.
Something you've never said in your life.
That's just something I've never said in my life. Oh, that was unfolded. Shit, I just pulled it up. Yes, the hat. 4 months. Something you wear. Yes, the hat. 4 months. Hey, in all fairness, Jarvis, I did put it on briefly. On one of the streams, and you were not present, so.
That wasn't last week.
No. I put it on. Geez, it was a while back.
What
There
did
it
he
is.
buy you a giant rubber head?
No,
head-
so I
head?
actually have like it's a it's like a. Don't wave your finger at me. Oh, you to wave your finger. All right. Let me get back over to the machine. Let's unfold that. It's 4 a.m. for you. Jesus, Murphy. Well, I appreciate you coming out, dude. I also appreciate all those comments in the on the shorts as well. So
He's doing what to your shorts?
he was commenting on my shorts.
Ah,
It's
Not
not what you
laughing.
think.
not laughing.
No, not those kind of shorts. YouTube shorts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we put
That's
out
that
some.
newfangled technology.
That's that newfangled technology them children should be talking about.
Yeah. That's what that tweet and tick'em talk'ems.
I appreciate the donos. Listen, I just find it funny that I can get on there and I could not find the member button, so I could not officially like become a member and have it done monthly. So every time I go on, I'm like, I'll give him $1. I mean, I'm sure that's like, what is it, 10 cents in euro? What do they call that? It's it
Fucking
euros or
speed
pound
demon.
silvers over there? Or pound sterling, sorry. Not a pound silver, pound sterling.
Yeah, because in England it's sterling.
Yeah,
No,
I think it's
yeah,
yeah, it's
use
pound
euro.
sterling, eh? Yeah.
Don't use
I don't
euro
know.
anymore. They're not part of the European Alliance.
I'm a yeah, that's right. I guess I'm a Commonwealth member. I should know this shit. I mean, my country is. I didn't actually fill out any of the paperwork.
I
And
didn't
best
vote
not
for
to
you.
get pound sterling. Yeah, and best not to get confused. Yeah, euro. Yeah, I knew it was pound sterling. I knew the pound sterling part. I knew it was pound, whatever, the British pound. Oh yeah, Brexit. That's right. You guys don't do the euro anymore. It's back to, or it never. Did you ever do the euro, or was it always pound sterling?
No, this is euro.
Wait, with left in the European Union. Divided the country in two, not a good time? Oh. I guess
Yep.
half, yeah, I wanted to be part, half didn't. I guess that's got to come with everything. That's like with Quebec, one of the provinces they wanted to separate. Oh, you never did Euro? Okay. So one of the provinces, Quebec, well, I say way back, but like far enough back. Maybe in the 90s?
Oh my
They-
God.
What? Think about it. It's not way back for you and I, but it's
Yeah, it is. The way you say it, you sound like it's fucking ancient history. Man.
it is ancient history. You know what? Here's something that made me feel old. I told a Bobbitt joke, you know, John Wayne Bobbitt. Is it
Yeah,
John Wayne
Wayne
Bobbitt? Yeah, John. Yeah, I
John
thought it-
Bob.
John Bobbitt. Yeah. Anyways, I told the Bobbitt joke, right? And someone's like, "Who's that?"
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, "Okay, that's it. That's it."
Feel old, don't
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy's name was John Wayne Bobbitt, the full name.
you? Remember Wayne.
think so. I know it's at least John Bobbitt.
Yeah. I know
So
John
I'll tell you the joke.
That's
It
the
was,
name no man will forget that was alive in that time.
I know. No
We all
man.
went, oh.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. So the joke. I don't know if you've heard this before, but the joke as it is that there's a story that comes out. Apparently, his wife has actually left the country, had left the U.S. And is now living in Russia, and she apparently had to change her name while doing this to Maria Kachakakov.
Yeah. See, I get that.
It's good. It's a good joke. Problem is, though,
Yeah.
when you tell somebody who don't know who Bobbitt is, they don't quite
Right.
get it.
Yeah. No contact.
No, that's like,
I run into that shit all the time with my wife because she didn't even own a TV until she was 18 years old.
oh my god.
So the cultural references for my childhood, she has no clue.
Yeah, but Jarvis gets it. But Jarvis is in the same. Because it sounds like cut off your pee-pee. Yeah, well, that's it. But the whole thing, if you didn't know who Bobbitt was, you know what I mean? If you don't know who that is and don't know the story behind that,
I do.
then the fact, well, I know you do, but I'm talking to Jarvis. I'm saying, making a point saying that if you don't know anything about it or can't imagine, let's say, or you know, anyways, can't figure it out, that joke dies right where it is. So anyways, I told that joke thinking it was going to be a hit, because it usually is. But apparently, no. it is not such a hit to the younger generation, I will say.
No. Just get that blank look on her face when you look at the phone.
That literally, it was like, who's Bobbitt? And I'm like, never mind. Oh, Jarvis did film studies. Oh, well, that makes much more sense now. Now, here's a question I'm going to ask you, Jarvis. Did you do film studies wanting to, prior to producing content, or because you did film studies, you found it was a way for you to self-produce content? $1,000,000 question. You know what? I thought it would be fun to put this thing in like stream, i.e. my kind of colors, but in hindsight, it looks like shit.
Hey, you got a dirty 8 now.
Yeah, my grapes are dirty. You did content when you were a kid? Okay, cool. Yeah, I used to mess around with that. My grandfather had given me. It was a camera. Yes, same thing. Not necessarily Lego. So what I did, it was very, very similar. I used my, funny enough, my Ninja Turtles, my 1980s like OG Ninja Turtles, and we had a camcorder. We had a camcorder, and it was a VHS tape, and I would basically just do quick on pause sort of thing, and do like a stop motion filmmaking. So yeah, it was.
I used to make content when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was called the 5 o'clock news.
Yeah, you. Okay, so I was. Oh man, I was making stuff that would be shown on the TV, and Meth was doing stuff to get him on TV.
I was making content at a young age.
Yeah, I did that too. I did the stop motion, and then I used to make like little sets for like my GI Joes and do like stop motion stuff with that. I didn't
stop shit.
No, no, you couldn't do stop motion. Then the cops would get you.
Yeah. They wanted me to do stop motion.
Yeah, they were making the stop motion, and you were making the no motion. Oh, that's funny. No, but that's yeah. I didn't go into film, and I never went to like. I had no interest in doing like drama class or anything like that, or any kind of film. I always liked computers, and I was like, you know what? The whole idea was eventually I would be able to create digital art. I really want to get into TV. Oh, with the camcorder, you reenact old TV shows. Yeah, I would kind of like.
That's how a lot of special effects started. The special effects artists started doing exactly that. They would see an old sci-fi show, and then they would try and act it out.
Yeah. So what I was doing too as a kid, I used to write a lot of short stories. And I would write not plays. I wouldn't say it's a play, but I would write like scenes or like, you know, like not shows full on, but yeah, but I would like have an idea and I'd be like, I would write the scene and I would, you know, like say like so and so enters whatever ship's bridge, you know, like spaceship stuff and whatever. I did that. I did a lot of audio stuff when I got to recording. I did a lot of just because video wasn't a huge thing. What was huge then was like the Adam. So I'll make it like the Adam Sandler tapes, like all kinds of comedians, funny stuff. You would just like listen to it, and they would have at least for us, it was that's when I went to uni and learned VFX. Yeah, I kind of taught myself some of my own stuff with After Effects, but I used to do a lot of making just audio clips and like funny skits, very like Monty Python-ish. Yeah. Well, I'm at 82. I'm at 82% of full, so I'm gonna run this one down this line here, and we'll see where we end up. But I should be. Oh, why is it wanting to go that far? There we go.
Yeah, there's a special on Disney Plus, the streaming service.
Yeah.
And it talks about Hollywood Light and Magic, the beginning. And 75% of them started out doing exactly what you two were talking about doing. Every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, I always wanted to do it, but I like the fact that things like YouTube came along, because like Jarvis, in his case, the only way to get into it and to be doing it is you had to know somebody who was either in it, or you had to go to school for it, or the worst part was take like the books and read them all, you know, read all these like prop making or set making and stuff for like doing plays or productions. And there was no other way to learn it. But now you can just watch a video on YouTube and they can give you the scripts and the starter script and this, that, and the other thing, and you can run your After Effects on your own, sort of thing. And what a powerful tool that has become for the independent like creators. So
well, it's just like the original sampling boards from the 90s that opened up music to a whole different generation. Computers and YouTube have done the same thing.
Yep. Well, yeah, and it's if I would have had YouTube when I was younger.
Yeah.
Oof. The creative the vastness of the creative outlet that it would have given me then, when I had the time to create more than I do now. But it's one of those things where I've always wanted to do it, and I like doing it. And like I said, I used to create little audio clips. Yeah, see, when we did YouTube, like when YouTube came out, I don't know how old I was. When was YouTube officially launched? Yes, the amount of tools that they have now is absolutely ridiculous, and it's good because that creates competition. I remember at one point the only thing you could do is like, oh, you got to get After Effects, but now there's like so many other like even free versions. It's true, you can also do it on the phone. That's right, and like that was one of Apple's selling points for their devices. They were like this, like their commercials were basically movies shot by iPhone users.
Yep. Still are.
Yeah, I remember it was about 06, 07. Okay, so 07. Oh, damn. So,
no comment.
So we're not going to talk about it. We're going to do some math here.
I was 07, I was 37.
Were you? Oh, man.
Yep.
Hold on. 2007 minus. Oh, Jesus.
Well, like my
motherfucker.
birthday. It's 70, so it's really
Yeah,
easy to count.
so you were 16, you were 17, okay. I was 24. So I was 24. I had basically just started dating my wife. And yeah.
I was in prison.
All right, that's cool. That's not cool, but that's cool.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Yep. I'm a bad boy.
I'm a bad boy. There we go. Yeah, I was 24, so I'm not that far off from you. But yeah, no, I mean, so badass.
FK.
Okay. You had just started dating your wife? Yeah, I was 20. I was 24 when we were just dating, and then we were officially, it was official. I was 25 when it kind of, became like official. We got an apartment and all that shit. And yeah. And this guy, like, while you two out getting laid, I was yeah, I was stuck behind bars. Yeah. Well, yeah, he was 35. Yeah, I mean, Well, that thing's full. Goddamn, I thought there would be a little bit more to that, but oh no, it's 110. Oh yeah, that's why I'm offloading it. Oh, I just hit the Fent. You don't know 35 yet? You're not even there? Oh no, you wouldn't be 35 yet. Oh, Mr. Chaw with the raid. Damn, my raid is not working. I guess I didn't have that set up on the other. Well, we'll get it to work. Oh, you're only 32? Oh, okay. Yeah. I turned 40 into January, so. Mr. Chaw, how are we doing this evening? And what were you streaming, sir? Oh, that's perfect. Hit the wall, but that'll work for me. There we go, feed that. Mr. Chaw with the raid. For another 2 months? Oh. Yeah, my middle son is the end of March, so he'll be 3 at the end of March. I am doing good, sir. How are you doing? What were you playing tonight? I didn't see you on. Alright, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna go park this guy under here. I'm just gonna take the harvester and drive it straight to the offload site. Because otherwise, that is going to take a while to offload. Like, it'd be 2 trips in the truck, and I just don't want to do that. I could get the other bin. You know what? I might just do that. Do we have enough? No, I don't have enough money yet. Wait till I get enough money yet. It doesn't look like my alerts are firing. This is really going to piss me off something fierce. 2 seconds.
What'd you do now?
I didn't do shite. So I had somebody that just did a follow, which is great, but I didn't see it pop up on my screen. Did some Fortnite, which is weird. Okay, and tried to play Ready or Not. Then I broke my stream. Hoping to get back into farming. Anytime, man. Oh, my follower alert worked?
Okay, I didn't see it. I wouldn't hear.
I didn't hear it. Yeah, maybe I got it too low. I thought it was okay. Okay, you guys hear it. Oh, maybe it's because I You saw it? Did you hear it? I think I know what it is.
I've got sound off on the stream, so
Monitor
I've got you Discord.
off. That's the problem.
I'll add that to the list to remind you.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to do monitor and output, but you heard a ding? Okay, good. Okay, no, it's good. That's good. Yeah, you would have got a ding because it was... Oh, no, it should have been the... No, because it should have been the farm one that went off. That's bizarre. Anyways. Oh, do I still have... Oh, I wonder why my system was running a little laggy, but... because I have After Effects running.
I don't know.
I don't know. Bah, I'll worry about this later.
Fucking hippie hair.
Yes.
No, fucking hair keeps getting in the way.
Yeah, mine's not exactly hippie hair, no.
No, I grew mine out, and mine's down past my shoulders now. I ain't cut my hair in 2 years.
Oh, Jesus.
My barber died.
See, Salty played Doug. I'm not hearing that. Okay, I gotta...
That reminds me, where is your gaming glasses?
That's a good question. It's a good question, sir. I believe they're upstairs, actually.
Start wearing them. Don't wear them blind.
I'm not wearing them. What? Think Passes needs glasses? Yeah, no, I probably do. So, like, my monitor or my preview of the stream is very small on this other screen. I used to run triple screen, but now I downsized it to just 2 because I thought, you know, that's more than enough. Apparently it is not. Miss Playing With You, have to link up again for sure. Found an old clip, not sure if you remember. You tipped a semi and it came in the tractor. I tried to tip it back and we rolled it. Dude, I totally posted that as a short on the channel. There is a short of that where it's like, I'm like, here I come to save the... Nope. That was the line from it. I remember that. Undead King followed. That's awesome that you followed. Thank you very much for that follow. I didn't see that pop up and I didn't get the alert. I'm gonna fix that. I think what it is because I've got Discord using the chat side of my headsets. I don't have that and I don't want it to double over.
Just mute one.
Well, I'm not gonna mute. No, because I have to like mute you, and I don't want to mute you.
Oh.
Because that's how this headset is divided.
Right.
I'd have to make a third. I'd have to make a third channel.
Okay,
yeah, there's something I'm gonna have to do. You know what? I'm gonna talk with Jarvis about it. See what I can do. See what I can do to sort that out.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't mute me, who's gonna make fun of the Canadian in the Grape 8?
With what?
Who's gonna make fun of the Canadian in the Grape 8?
Yeah. Yeah, God forbid.
And his dirty ass truck.
That's right. Jarvis is trying to start a inter-platform riot. How's Fam? Fam is good. Baby's 7 months old now, doing great. Oldest is 6. Just finished a hockey tournament this weekend. His second tournament this year. What else?
Do you find yourself being a little more lenient with the second child, not so strenuous?
No. I don't know. Like the first child, I'm very... Yeah, maybe, I guess maybe a little bit. But You know what's funny? It's because with the way they are, like they're completely different people, right? Like they don't have.
Right.
I mean, like they're not like the same at all. Like my oldest is I call it the brains, and my middle is the brawn. Because my oldest is the first one to be like, hey, you said this, and no, you don't do this, and you said we weren't supposed to, blah blah blah. Like he'll remember things and he'll throw facts back at you.
Right. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know, when you get your first child, you're running around, you're reading all books. You got.
Oh no, yeah, no. Third child, I'm like, chuck it to me in the shower, like.
Yeah.
You know, by the time we're on the baby there, we don't Tokyo drift it. I have, oh man, now I'm going to cut all this. I am the law.
Your efficiency rating is dropping.
Yeah, just a little bit. He was like, drift it.
Yeah,
So this harvester should not be this fast. There's a speed mod on this 100% because otherwise it is super dog slow.
Okay.
Here, look at this. There's the drifting. When you try and throw in a GPS and it's going way too fast before you kick it on, you get a whole bunch of drifts and then she eventually settles out. But this thing is cooking at like 52 kilometers an hour here while it's harvesting. That would be near impossible. Something would get jammed up in the works if you were trying to pull sugar beets out of the ground while doing this.
Doesn't show the little guys back by the garage going, what in the fuck is he doing?
It doesn't show the guy in the cab throwing up either. As this thing is sloshing back and forth.
Flushes up one side, he falls out the window.
Now you're on both sides. Awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's not dirt on that cab. That's vomit.
Yeah, we got a whole other paint scheme for it now.
That's it.
Vomit comment.
Oh my god. It's funny enough, I said that, and every time I say something like that, like I notice, you know, like I'm watching TV and I'm like, oh look, it's the vomit comment. You know? My son's like, what's that?
There you go.
And I'm like, well, the vomit comment is, and I explain it to him. And he goes, oh, that's cool. He's like, why? So can you ride it? I'm like, no. Like, yes, you can, but unless you're part of the like Air Force or very famous, you're not riding the vomit comet.
Actually, there is a private company that does it now.
Oh, they've got their own plane. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because basically they go up in a seesaw.
Then just suddenly drop.
Yeah, they go. Yeah, smooth angle, smooth climb, and then they just do an almost nosedive. Yeah.
Meanwhile, people are having fun in the back, and they're hurtling towards the earth at thousands of miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, oh my god, it was so wicked, we were weightless. And there's never once a thought going, there is like 36 tons of metal hurling towards
Speeding at 700 miles an hour.
Yeah,
directly
towards
at the
solid
ground.
rock. There's nothing dangerous about that. Hit
With,
those G's, yeah, negative G's.
5,000 moving parts.
That's right.
Built by the cheapest bidder.
God forbid, eh? You like start going in one of these crazy nosedives and you get like an ornery goose or some shit, you know, just kind of like, fuck these guys. Oh my god. Birds intentionally sabotaging the planes.
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds, yeah.
Problem with Angry Birds, you get them flying pigs too, though.
Yes, that is true. Oh my god, that was such a funny movie. Both of them. Angry Birds 1 and 2. My kids watch those non-stop. Oh, funny.
I hated the fucking game. I didn't want to watch a movie about a game I hated.
Oh, you hated the fucking game? I like the game because it's the physics game.
Yeah, that's why I hate it.
Oh, okay. As a man who worked at the airport for many years, yeah. Birds are public enemy number one. Yes,
Oh,
I would
hell yeah.
imagine. Oh, hell yeah, to any aircraft. I wonder, I guess birds, theoretically, birds are they a less of a threat? Sorry, not a threat. Are they less, I want to say like damning, but that's not the word. Is it less severe of a threat, let's say a single bird, going into one turbine, right, than it is one bird going into a rotor like of a helicopter?
Both are major catastrophes.
Well, I mean, like if you've got if you've got a twin, let's say you got a twin turbine plane.
Right. You're talking jet, not prop.
No, jet. I guess it's a jet, but it's a liner. What do they call it? An airliner? Because
No,
it's
jet.
okay. I guess yeah, because it's a jet engine, right? Well, no, because it's propped. It's technically no. It's a turbine. It's not a jet. It's a turbine, because it is not using the fuel to cause an afterburn. It is a turbine, which is a series of fans that are turning to cause the thrust.
Look, you aviation geek, it's either propellers or jets. It's one of the two.
No. Propellers, jets, turbines. Okay, so on a 4 turbine or 2 turbine, let's say it's like a DC-10 twin turbine. If you lost one, you still have one engine, which is not great. I think actually the DC-10s have like a tail turbine too, a third. But like, I don't know, like, would it be that bad? Whereas like, if you hit, like if a bird hits like the tail rotor and completely fucks the tail rotor on a chopper, like there's no saving that. Whereas a jet, if you lose one of the turbines, I'm sure you could probably still manage to put it down. Mind
Depending
you,
on how spectacular the destruction is too.
well, yeah, right, but I'm just saying.
Going to start throwing blades, and they could cut anything.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so on a, let's just say, Birdie has a bad day and flies into one of the wing turbines on a twin turbine jet. It'll make the pilots work for a landing. Okay, but like the plane is not like, let's it, guys, everybody get your chutes, like we're bailing, but they could save that aircraft. I'm saying like in a helicopter.
I said yes, possible.
Possible, right? Depending, like you said, right? Let's say the damage is reserved in this hypothetical scenario. It just takes out the turbine. You have lost propulsion on one side of the craft. You could probably save it, but like I said, with a helicopter. Oh yeah, I'm sure masks come down and like they're preparing for this thing to be all end all, but it is recoverable. There is a possibility of recovery. Whereas, to me, if a helicopter, you hit the tail rotor on the helicopter and you completely wipe out that tail rotor, it's gone. I don't know, even if you wiped out one of the blades, like the bird hit the blade on the helicopter and just shattered the blade and it comes flying off. I don't know if you can recover a helicopter like you could a plane. I don't know.
Rotor, yes, but if it's the main blade, yeah, you're gonna fall like a rock.
Bird won't be recovered. It might be recovered. You don't know. Let's say in a perfect scenario, not only does it go through the rotor, then it gets put through the turbine, then it happens to go through one of the exhaust vents at a KFC and ends up as nuggets. That bird has been recovered.
And it comes out cooked.
It does. That is what do they call that?
Chicken exclusion. Do sub.
Ornitho. Yeah. Well, I know it's like if you're afraid of birds, it's like ornithophobia.
Did you see you got the new sub?
I got a new sub?
Yep.
It's not on my feed. Is that from...
Shut up. Shut.
I'm sorry, what?
Shaw.
Oh, Chaw?
It
Yeah.
showed up on your stream though.
Oh, it did? Okay, good. Oh, yeah, because I don't have the Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. I don't have I have the chat, but I don't have the alerts. I don't know why I don't get the alerts from YouTube. I'm
That's
gonna
weird.
figure that out. YouTube is a fickle animal. I'm gonna need Jarvis to
Just don't I don't know if it made a sound or not because I don't have sound on.
pro streamer. Jarvis is a pro streamer. I think Jarvis, are you 100% stream? Like is your sorry, I should say, is your income solely from streaming? It made a sound? Good.
Thank.
It came up with the tractor, right? It said new sub with the tractor triangle shape. Because I literally did those today.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, because I literally made those today at my lunch.
Yep. That's what popped up.
I was like, I made that and the sub. Oh, what the hell? Don't tell me this thing's full. It's 100% for
Okay.
content creation? Okay. I shouldn't say streaming, sorry.
Your income.
Right, your income is 100% from content creation as well. I know you make videos. I watch them. Because of you, I now know how to make a door and make a, what is it, a pickaxe or a hammer? I think it was a pickaxe in Minecraft. I follow these things, man. You know? I'm not just a
It's
pretty
fun.
face.
He keeps using the YouTube emotes and
Yeah, it comes up in my chat as just the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's using the YouTube emotes. I have an idea what he's... It's really weird. I wish they would display it, but they don't. And I think what I'm going to have to do is split it. I like the double chat like this, but I don't get all the emotes. I get this. I get the Twitch ones, but
yeah,
I don't.
face red droopy eyes.
Yeah, face red, droopy eyes. I don't get the I don't get the YouTube ones. They're nuts. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to Senor Jarvis here about what I can do to remedy that. Yeah, see, I get the Gengar right there.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, because that's a Twitch one, and it's because I'm signed. Well, no, I'm signed into this with technically with Restream. Oh, you don't? You don't fix it? Okay, good to know. I am literally just going over here to the beat vendor. I don't even care what the price is right now. I just want to get this off so I can get the rest of it going. Yeah, I keep your chat separate. I think that's what I was going to do. What I'm going to do. What map is this? This is actually a Michigan map from Taylor Farms. It's Taylor Farms and someone else. I forget. But yeah. It's a... I think it's the... I don't know if it's an actual part of Michigan, but I know that on this map they do have one of the selling points is a train. The train selling point is to oh my god, what is it? Frankenmuth. Which, if anybody has ever played Farm Sim and knows anything about Taylor Farms, you know that Frankenmuth is like one of the bigger and one of the great maps on on Farm Sim. One of the great custom ones. So this is the same sort of thing. This is basically, it's Michigan. This is a bunch of massive, usually flat fields, some semi-rolling hills in there. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty good map. A lot of area to build. I like that because they're big, flat fields. There's a lot of area to build. There's not as much landscaping that needs to get done, or leveling and all that fun stuff. It's pretty level. Everything snaps pretty well. So I like it for that. I do agree, Jarvis. I'm gonna have to take these and set 2 different instances or 2 different docks here for the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to split it. Which is perfectly fine because 'tis what it is. Anyways.
What?
I said anyways.
I know what.
Nothing. No, I'm just trying to keep
What
my...
are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just doing a quick remedy here. That's all. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you're cheating.
Not cheating. I was trying to remedy with the 2 chats. But that apparently is not working as I would like it to. So it is unfortunate. All right. So we got the beats unloaded. We made 155 grand on that. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. What I'm going to want is... I think I'll have that other trailer just for hauling the grain. Because usually most of the grains, if I want to go into like the train and stuff like that, or some of the other cell stations, I can't use a tipper. And that's... Yeah. So I need this...
Did you say we're going cow tipping?
No, we're not going cow tipping. I'm at a tipper.
Oh.
Anyways, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like a guy at a singles club.
No, it's not. What?
Strip club.
No.
The tipper.
Yeah, I know he's a tipper. I'm not talking like Pervert's Row. I mean, not that I would know what that is. I've never been in those kinds of establishments.
Yeah, no one knew so.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I would be doing a tipper. So a tipper for me, or I call a tipper, is the trailers that basically tip up. So like a dump truck or a dump box would be like a tipper. Yeah, it's like a tipper because it tips up or tips back, right? Whereas when you get the other ones like a live belly or a belly dump, which is what that other trailer is.
Yeah, I don't like getting belly dumps.
Are you?
I usually get those on after Tuesday night taco night.
Oh my god! What do you mean belly? If you are dumping out of your belly, there's a problem. There's a whole different orifice for that. That's not right. It's so bad it's coming out your navel.
Okay, back to grape ape.
Back to grape ape, right. Anyways, it's a tipper. I can't use the tipper because I did it once and I have to basically like just keep unloading and then stop, unload, stop, unload, stop, unload, stop, all this fun stuff. Because I cannot have the tipper go all the way up because it's a closed roof at some of the dump stations or the delivery points or cell stations. So I'm gonna have to get this other trailer, which is a mod trailer, but it's great because it holds 253,000 liters. Not 253,000. That's what this holds. It holds.
You paid off the damn harvester you got now.
No, well, you know what? I'm not keeping this harvester. When this goes away, I'm returning it. I'm only paying the lease on it. And then I'm buying my trailer, and I'm going to keep my trailer because I need that for when it's sell time. Which will be soon.
It's probably best you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta. Well, I guess I don't have my.
I'm still waiting for him to install a sensor button for me.
I don't know. There'd be no point. If I installed the sensor button, there'd be no point because I would literally just wear a key out. What?
You'd be sitting here talking to yourself because I'd be muted the whole time.
Well, that's what I mean. You would just be me talking, and then when I would stop talking, there would be this like Jerry Springer like tone playing.
Then you bust and laughing.
Yes. That's a given. I'm gonna back this thing up here and catch all this too.
Don't give him any ideas.
All right. Oh, I did a silly thing. Hold on, I gotta go down to the bottom. I have a sensor. I know you have a sensor button for that. And I find it quite hilarious when you're using the sensor button. But there is no... Can you get rid of the drift, Harvey? Getting rid of the drift, Harvey. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the drift harvester. The drift. Yeah, because this thing's only leased. It's friggin' expensive. But it's only leased to do this job because the sugar beets are actually quite profitable. So I'm just leasing it, getting the job done, and once the job's done, I've still got my excuse me, my planter, and I'll see what kind of crop I'll get going for the next run. But I don't know, this makes beets feasible. This makes them... What?
The speed dimming mod helps.
Oh, for sure. Because if I didn't, here, look, like if we want to go here, this is disabled. The massive working speed of 17 kilometers an hour. No, thank you. This is where it gets painful, especially on large fields. And like Michigan, every Michigan map, that's Michigan. It's large fields, and in these particular areas, it is like sugar beet production. And if you want to play realism, no, I wouldn't even be halfway done. You are absolutely correct. Like 17. Look at this. Look at this. This drives me mental. So we kicked it up into high gear.
Why would they have actual speeds? Nobody would play this game if they played all actual speed.
Well, I don't mind. Like the planter, I leave at actual speed sometimes, and the plow I used to leave at actual speed. But now they got the speed mod. If I do smaller fields, I do. But when I do these larger fields and stuff like that, especially if I'm by myself doing it, this is pain to watch it go at 17 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Yeah, so if I have other people working the farm, the speed mod is not that necessary, because if you have like 3 or 4 people, then you know, you usually go into a deeper loam, but you have people that can go that can work multiple stages simultaneously without paying workers, right? It's more profitable that way. So I don't mind, you know, like if to do this, like somebody would be passing, you know, lime, and somebody would be ready, you know, running fertilizer, and then another person would come behind them and run the planter as one person is harvesting. You know what I mean? Like this field will already be worked next door, one right over here. So or would be prepped or planted, if you will. But when I'm doing it by myself, this speed mod makes this super I would say much more enjoyable for a solo player, especially working big fields, because otherwise, like, it's just so long to get anything done. And I like to try and do different progression stages, or at least different things, or have some advancement stream to stream, whereas like it would be a series of like 4 streams just to get, especially if that last field I kept it, like when I first got it, it was that other field that I had soy on used to have sugar beet, and if I was running this without this mod and running the actual one that's in the store, it's only got 43,000 liters, which this has got 253,000. So you see how fast I filled this thing up. Imagine how many times I was doing it with the original one, or the let's say the standard one, and that working at 10 kilometers, some of it. Like, it's mind-numbing slow. But again, if you have other people with you and you have a truck, somebody driving truck especially, they're constantly unloading and doing other work. So it feels much more cooperative, much more interactive. It's not so bad.
Still not going to be. I'm still not going to come be your migrant worker.
I know you're not going to come be my hired help.
Besides, you're the migrant. You're in my country. You're Michigan.
I mean, this is true. You're gonna stick to Fortnite and my DMC. Oh, Devil May Cry, FFX, Final Fantasy. Is that what FFX is? I haven't played, other than 7. I haven't played. I didn't even finish it. I haven't played any other Final Fantasy games. Minecraft I played. Fortnite I play, obviously.
Nope.
No, I know you won't, but I do.
Well, I wasn't commenting for you.
Well. No, I do. Actually, a lot of the guys at work play it, so it's pretty cool. We actually won a quads yesterday.
Cool.
Yeah, we won a quads. It wasn't too bad, but the problem, the thing I have is I'm not quite as skilled as one of the members that we play with. I can play Fortnite with you, Jarvie. That's not a problem. You just gotta let me know. I can't play at 2 in the afternoon in my time.
What are you talking about? Anytime you play.
No, that's true. I mean, right now, like I can kind of sneak it in, here and there during the day, depending on, how efficiently I work. I could maybe sneak some in on
your phone like you were
on a break or two. No, what?
Like you were on your phone like you were earlier.
What was I doing on my phone?
You were playing a game.
Oh yeah, no, right.
You also logged into Discord, so it showed everything you did. You need to turn it off.
Yeah.
Because it tells me everything you're doing.
You need to stop spying on me.
I don't have to. I pop into the channel. That's what I do. I do it all day long.
Oh.
Told you I keep watch on the channel.
Won 7 games in a row today. Damn. Were they solos or quads? Or duos, trios? What were they? I find I get better with solos. If I'm just looking to win, I do pretty good. But if I'm
want to lose spectacularly, play a team.
What? Yeah, no. If I want to lose, it's like if I want to do the challenges that are in there, I want to do the missions or the quests or whatever, that are in there. I'm not smart about it. I'm obviously doing things that are not the norm, because I just pick up the weapons that I like and I just get at her.
That's like me in World of Warships.
Yeah, and you know what? They have War Thunder and World of Warships on the Xbox, which is good for like after post work stuff during the week, because this is a day that me and my wife have agreed on, that I've got time to do this.
Right. allotted time.
It's my allotted time. And it's working out pretty good.
Seems like it.
You never do missions, you just kill? Yeah. I try to get as many kills as I can. So I can, like, that's the thing. I can rank up some decent kills. I think, I don't know how high my other one was. I think the highest recently that I've done is probably, like, I don't know, maybe 10, maybe a dozen. I don't know. I have to check on my, check on the stats after. And I also find playing Fortnite, excuse me, is actually much better on the, for me, it's a little easier on the console because the console updates are quick, fast, and my internet's not the greatest. Console updates.
This turned into a truck simulator.
But this is, it's because I have to get rid my beet, sugar beet production is full, my storage.
Yeah.
So I got to sell it somewhere, and I know this is a beet piler.
Ah.
So it's quite easy, yeah, to sell over here. I'm not even checking what the price is because I don't care. I just need to get it offloaded because I can't store it anywhere, and I'm not putting it in a pile on the ground because the machine I need to pick it up is a pain in the ass to operate, and
Yeah.
oh man, like I did it and I was like, oh, this is great. What I'll do is I'll just, like, idiot, I'll just dump it out the side. This would be great. We'll just make a big frickin' row every time I pass, and away we go. And then I get this machine, and because I'm by myself, I mean, I'd have to get like a mod like follow me or something, like so the truck would like follow. But like, yeah, the machine goes, it only holds what it can hold in the collector in front, and like the collector is basically just like a big like pan, if you will, like a three-sided like pan with three, no bigger. Like if you tripled what the header on this, basically like that. Okay, so it'll hold that for beats, which is like, I don't know,
Giant broom.
yeah, it's like 400 liters, let's say. Oh, so I hit the mic. It's like 400 liters. I'm talking with my hands like the Frenchman that I am. So I was just like completely annoyed that like it was literally move 10 feet because it would fill the conveyor and everything. So I was like, move 10 feet and then tab over to the truck, move the truck 10 feet, and then tab over to the picker, whatever, move that 10 feet.
But you need a couple draft horses in a fucking cart.
Oh shit.
They'll just follow behind you automatically.
Yeah. No, it was ridiculous.
Too many kills.
Whoa, 1,331. Jesus, I don't even know what the hell I have. I have to go look. I will go look, and I will DM you because I wanna. I want to know where I stand. I know you have 0.
I played it once.
I will look into World of... You know what? I played it once in the early days, and I hated it. Now they seem to have done... I don't know what they did, but they made it fun. I don't know how, but they did.
Yeah. I like it because it's cool. I can get in the ships from World War II and go blow shit up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to look in... There's World of Warships. There's also War Thunder. I put War Thunder on the Xbox. I haven't played it yet.
I played it back when it was just planes. It was nothing but, it was War Thunder, but it was nothing but planes. They didn't have the tanks yet. They just barely,
yeah.
I think they had a couple of tanks.
Yeah. Well, now, I don't know. They like, I don't know. It's not, like, massive.
Yeah.
Like, they hold on, I gotta switch there. Yeah, like it's, I don't know, it's ridiculous. And I remember it costing a lot of money to get anything decent, and I didn't like that. Whereas I'm okay with games where they're like, hey, listen, you can pay and buy tier, like high tier stuff, which is fine, but it's like, it's like with, I want to say one of the better games that does it is like Crossout. Crossout, you can pay to get all these different kits and these parts and stuff, and like these new weapons, you can pay, you can get real money and do it, and that's fine. But what you don't have is when you put all these weapons on, you get a power score. right? So the power score, meaning that you have these really high damage weapons, these really crazy whatever, you have these high power scores, you play with people that have either grinded it out or bought the same packages because you play in the same power score. Regardless of skill, you play in the same power score level.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so it's really balanced that way. I don't know if they do that on like, I don't remember War Thunder being like that. I remember being like, you just go in with whatever and here's the tanks you have, or the planes you have, and like people that are spending real money obviously, you know, get better.
Yeah, but all those games you're still in a tier system. Most
Yeah,
of the time you don't play anybody one or two tiers above you or one or two tiers below you.
okay, so yeah, you get, oh right, because you got the tiered tank levels and the tiered planes.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. So there's a tier level in there. That's right. I forgot. Okay, cool. I played it recently, War Thunder, because they wanted to sponsor a stream. Oh, and I was like, nothing. That's awesome, dude. I don't know how you get to that point, how you and Oates do those things. But
They have a lot more time to dedicate.
I
to it.
think I know Jarvis has got way more time than I to dedicate to it. I gotta sell this thing. I gotta return this thing. Sorry, I don't need this thing. It's eating up precious.
Goodbye, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's crashing. Nope, there it is. I thought it was crashing, but it's not. All right. Goodbye, Grape Ape. And we are going to return this. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do that with the getting the sponsor. I guess there's a way to like reach out and do it. Oh, and key mailer. Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna have a talk, Jarv, because there are things like I know you. I want to say I know that you like mastered or Sith mastered. I'm not saying Jedi. You like Sith mastered Oates with his stuff, and he's doing phenomenal. I don't have as much time to dedicate into that, but like I want to talk process. All right, we'll have a sit down one time. I just want to talk process. Nah, fam. As in, no, we're not talking, or no, you didn't have any hand in that. Darth Patches, yes.
All right, man.
Okay. Hold on. So, I could not be Darth Patches because what'll happen is there can only be two, and Meth.
One to seek, one to embody the power, and one to seek it.
Yeah. So Meth, being the one who has taught me a lot of things with some of the other games, Meth would be the Darth. I would be the apprentice. Yeah, so I couldn't be Sith Lord. And the only way I could be Sith Lord is if I killed Meth.
Yep. And he ain't got enough Canadian lead in his butt.
Yeah. So I can.
I live in Missouri, man. We got guns.
Yeah. Yeah. So I couldn't be Darth Patches. For the Methamwire purposes, but yeah. All right, what do I need to do now? I need to get this stuff sorted right here. This is pH is crap on this field.
To give that context, I'm a massive Star Wars fan and collector. That's my thing.
Yeah, Meth is all about the Star Wars thing. I have most of my Star Wars lore knowledge from conversations with Meth. You know what? That's funny. I'm gonna say conversations with Meth and Wire. I did not take illicit drugs and learn Star Wars lore. I call him Meth.
I took me some meth and I read every goddamn book in an hour.
Oh wow! Look at this guy. Listen, I come from a time where the rule of two does not exist. The old republic.
Yes. That's the next one.
Wow.
Yep. Who established the rule of two?
Darth something.
Darth something. It's fun.
Darth something. It was a Darth. It has to be a Darth.
Yeah, I'm into the lore and stuff. Not as deeply as some people. I mean, I know guys that they can look at any weapon and tell you who made it, what model number it is.
He wants to say Bane. Is it Bane? Was there a Darth Bane?
He is actually correct. Yeah, he's correct. It's Bane. I couldn't remember if it was Plagueis or Bane, but yeah,
Darth Plagueis, yeah. But Darth Plagueis, is he not the one that was master to, the one that died like a sissy bitch there? Not
which one?
Not Maul.
The Emperor?
No, he's badass.
Yeah.
Palpatine is like Darth Sidious is like serious.
Yeah.
No, the other one, it was the one that was master to Kylo.
Luke Skywalker?
No.
Oh, you mean Snog. Yeah.
Snog.
No, that was a clone. That was one of Palpatine's clones.
What? No.
You need to watch the movies and shit. Yeah.
I did watch the movies and shit.
All of them. Because
Snoke.
you actually see inside of his cloning facility.
Plagueis. Oh, Plagueis is Palpatine? Darth Plagueis?
Yes. No.
Hold on, Plagueis?
Well, in a sense, he is. I know where he's going. I know that's where he's going. They're saying that he is the same Sith Lord that has passed himself down throughout the ages in the body, and Palpatine was the current version of it.
Is it Darth Plagueis the one they were talking about? Like Darth Plagueis is the one that learned to. Yeah, that's it. He learned to cheat death.
That was Palpatine's master.
Yeah, Plagueis is the one that learned to cheat death, and he said he even taught his apprentice how to do it. But it's not that he teaches the apprentice; he transfers his self to the apprentice.
Right.
Yeah,
that's one of the lore bots they're doing right
now. Ah, cool.
But Snog, I forget his fucking name. I always do it because I hate that character.
Snoke.
He is one of Palpatine's clones. You can actually see multiples of him in one of Palpatine's shots of his cloning facility. You can see him with the split head and everything.
You meant Plagueis was Palpatine's master. Yes. Oh, okay. I see it in the order of chat there. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Plagueis is Palpatine, and then he writes master afterwards, and Snoke was a clone. Yeah, it's just the lines.
Yeah. Well, just like
the new
Kylo Ren
movies?
wasn't Sith.
As what?
Kylo Ren was not a Sith.
No, he was not Sith.
He was a fallen Jedi.
How would he be fallen Jedi? Was he Jedi prior? I thought he took all of his learning from Sith.
No, don't you remember? Luke Skywalker went to kill him at the Jedi Academy he created. He was already teaching him. He was already Luke Skywalker's student. So he knew the ways of the Force.
Right, and then he went back and killed the does he kill the younglings?
No, that's Luke, or that's Anakin.
Anakin, right.
Yeah. No, Luke Skywalker felt the dark side in him, and felt it was taking over, so he went into his room, was going to kill him, and just before he did, he stopped himself. Kylo wakes up, goes nuts, kills everybody, steals 12 students, and leaves.
I don't remember the 12 students stealing, but I remember the part where he goes in, he has the vision, he says, my uncle tried to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that part in the thing. Yeah. Yeah, we do need to talk about... I think what is happening here, Jarvis, is we were separated at birth. I think what happened. We were separated at birth, and what it is Meth and I. There was a generational birth separation. I feel that there is a shared consciousness. Possibly, we may be. We three may make up a third of Darth Plagueis' consciousness currently. I mean, I don't know. It's possible.
It could be.
It's entirely possible. All right, so what I wanted to do regarding the farm and not Star Wars.
Hey, you started it.
I know if I could, you know what I'm gonna do? We could have this conversation, and I could stream at the same time. I will totally put like Battlefront on, like Star Wars, like Battlefront or like Battlefront 2, or something, or maybe even I don't know, Squadrons, something like that.
Yeah. Hey, that's one I ain't played in a while. I'm gonna go play Squadron.
Yeah, I haven't played it. Period.
Yeah.
But I heard that there were problems with like joystick binding, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I want to use the flight stick
Right.
to play it. Because come on, if I'm gonna fly a TIE fighter, I want to have a stick to do so. What? Can we get a salty meth rebrand? Yeah. A salty meth patches or salty meth patch rebrand.
Yeah.
Try rebrand. I don't know what's dogging this thing down, but there's something. You know what I think it is? It's really that. Oh, it's not frame drop. It's the actual. It could be one of the mods. It's dragging this thing down. I don't know.
Well, you are doing quite a bit on it.
It is true. I am doing quite a bit. I was debating on bringing down.
The laptop.
No, the output. The actual stream output. Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea to offload.
Yeah,
shit, that's not a bad idea.
Discord or something.
Yeah, but I gotta like finagle something. But yeah. Anyways.
Oh, I'm just trying to split the load.
No, that would.
Or you could put Discord on your phone.
Yeah. I managed to get Squadrons for free on Epic. Never played it. Well, there you go. I actually have it with the Xbox Game Pass. It is free because of EA Play. I think it's EA that has it, right?
I stopped playing it because they made the Empire so weak compared to the Rebels.
Oh, fuck that. Empire's where it's at.
It was ridiculous.
So I will say that if we're gonna go to this, I am technically, I could technically never be Sith, because let's be honest about it. If we're gonna talk the Kylo thing with the Fallen Jedi, I myself would be a Fallen Jedi.
Either Fallen or neutral.
No, I would be Fallen, because I am so like in the beginning I was like, oh yeah, man, like it would be great to be Skywalker. Now at the end I'm like, man, if I could have like the power, if I could have the power of Darth Sidious, and like before I was like, you know what, I'd
misuse it.
No, but it was like, yeah, because it was like, so you're Luke now? Well, it was like I was, yeah, because I was always like, man, Rebels, X-wings, that'd be great, and all this stuff, and then I'm like, no, man, like the Death Star is quite the machine, and like the Star Destroyers, the what was that one that they blow up at the beginning of The Force Awakens?
The Star Killer?
Star Killer, but they have what do they call it? There's another name. It starts with B. Is it like a Behemoth? Is it Behemoth? Because I'm more of a you're more of a Qui-Gon Jinn because you're all about the Force. I'm all about like, I don't know. I'll put it this way. I would kind of be maybe a neutral or maybe a rogue, if you will, or
you'd be a bounty hunter.
I'd probably be a bounty hunter. If I could force wield, though, I would totally have a wee bit of the dark side with it, a decent bit maybe, because I think the idea of like somebody being a complete dick and me being able to lift them about 2-3 feet off the ground from 4 feet away is pretty badass. A gray Jedi? Yeah. Nah, I don't know if I'd be gray Jedi. I'd say I would probably be Fallen because I would be a little more maligned, if you will, as a power, because all power corrupts.
Which all of the Fallen Jedi in titles is they've basically walked away from the Jedi. They've fallen from the Jedi.
Yeah, I would. Listen, you can't go dark to light. Weakens you. No, I wouldn't go dark to light. I want to go a little darker. I like to use my powers for gain, not for world peace. It would be world peace through massive bloodshed. How about that?
And I'm sorry. Every single Jedi in history that's ever done a great deed with their Jedi powers tapped into the dark side.
Oh,
If you watch them,
interesting.
like when Obi-Wan at the last of Kenobi, the series, when he fights Vader, he doesn't use his powers. He doesn't get powerful till he gets pissed. Same thing with Luke when he's fighting Vader. He doesn't beat him until he taps into the dark side and gets pissed because he talked about his sister.
That is a very good point. Oh, wow. This is some heavy shit right here. We recognize you, Patches, we recognize you as a member of the council.
But not a master.
But not a master, no. I could never, that's gotta be like that's like a Ronin sort of way of life then, because you could never be master Jedi, nor could you be Sith Lord.
No.
You would
it is possible to master Jedi ways and not be in the Jedi realm.
Wait, but do not grant you the rank of master. Okay, right. Right, because only masters make up the council. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
How can you sit on the council if you're not a master?
Yeah. Wait, are you saying Star Wars is based on Ronin? No, what I'm not saying Star Wars is based on Ronin, but I'm saying like a Jedi or a gray Jedi or a fallen Jedi or whatever you want to call them. Actually, you know what? I would say it. You know, that makes sense now that you put it that way. Because I'm like, the more I think of it, it's more like the way of the swordsman. It's very
It's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Because you know what's funny?
Right out of George's mouth. That's what it is.
So hold on. So what would the Empire then? Obviously, the Empire with the Emperor, that's the Shogun.
Right.
Aha.
Actually, the Emperor then Shogun. Shogun is under the Emperor.
Shogun is under Emperor? Oh,
yeah. Shogun is the warrior. Is the head of the Pentagon.
Yes. Because Emperor is country. Shogun is region.
Emperor is God.
Yes, Emperor. Yeah, but Emperor is country. Is all or is all lands, owner of all lands, and then the Shogun is of a. It's like a. Yeah, they would own an area. They would manage an area. Darth Vader.
The Shogun was control of the army. That's what he was. He was the master.
But
general.
there were multiple You can have multiple shoguns. Yeah. Right, but what I'm saying is the shogun is the army of that particular region. A shogun would control a region, and would report to Emperor.
Right.
Yeah, and expand borders. Blah. So Darth Vader is shogun. Yes.
Yeah.
Darth Vader would be a shogun because he did command several troops.
Look at his helmet.
You know what? That is so funny that you say that. You know what? That is crazy. I never thought of it that way. That is nuts. You are literally blowing my mind right now with this.
It's just like, no, I am your father.
It is no, I am your father, because people think it's Luke, I am your father, but it's no, I am your father. Yeah, I remember that one.
Died.
My stream died?
No, it didn't.
No, it says it's green.
I thought you had a warning in the middle of the screen, but it wasn't. It was you doing something.
Oh, it was me buying it. Yeah, because it just said, hey, it's buying things. Yeah.
I thought it was saying your game had crashed. I couldn't see what it said.
Yeah. Did you know it's also a Western? Yeah. Yeah, because look at the gunplay, and you know what's funny? Here's the thing. Once you go Black Lizard. Yeah. Thanks, Morgus. Yeah, if you look at, I want to say that like Han Solo is the epitome of space cowboy. Because he never has, like, even the stance that he has is very John Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dive bar, smuggling, that's right. He's always in like the and it's funny, you never see the cantina. Like the cantina that he's in, always in those little junk like things. He's on the outer rim, he's like a smuggler, he's an outlaw. Right. very, very Western. The only thing he doesn't have is the hat, but I guess that would be a dead giveaway.
Right.
But even the belt.
He's got the slow hung weapon.
Yes, he's got the weapon, right? But he's got it like hung in the holster. None of the others, except for like some of the commanders, the Imperial officers, have the pistol. But they remind me
on the hip.
Yes, but they remind me very much of a German officer.
They're supposed to.
Yeah, and Han Solo is very Han Solo and Lando Calrissian remind me very much of cowboys, but Lando Calrissian reminds me of like a Colonel Sanders. Like he's got a gun on his hip. He used to be a gunfighter, but now he's like really
like a Doc Holliday.
Well off. Yeah, like you're right. He's well off. He's done well. He's got means, but he's, he still has the gunfighter skill, and he still likes to, mix it up every now and then.
He's like a gambler.
Very much. You know what I think of when I see him? I think of him as like a Black Kenny Rogers.
Yep. That's
how it comes out to me. It's
Well, I think Doc Holliday and what the fuck? I can't think of his name now. What movie is that?
Tombstone.
Who's the main guy?
Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp, that's it. I couldn't think of his name. Yeah, I think of Wyatt Earp when I think of Han Solo, and I think Doc Holliday whenever I think of Lando.
And it's funny because I think of, if you want to put it that way, desert planet. Yeah, right. It's the Wild West. Yeah, because it's all desert. Right. And you know what's? Here's the other thing. If we want to do this, if we want to do, I'm going to say this politically correct, cowboys and Native Americans. Sand people.
Yeah, they're all rebellious.
No, but the sand people.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's what they are.
Yeah.
They're the Native American.
This is just blowing my brain. Like, my brain cannot comprehend.
Yeah, Star Wars is one of those things that you can get really deep into. You can go down a rabbit hole really quick.
Now, you know what movie I can't go down a rabbit hole real quick with? Cocaine Bear.
I swear to God, I thought that was a joke commercial. I could not believe they made a movie about a bear that ate cocaine.
You know what's funny? They say based on true events. The true event is that a narcotics officer, who was like a dirty narcotics officer, dropped a bag of cocaine, a duffel bag of cocaine, out of a single prop aircraft that he was piloting. He was smuggling. He dropped it out over the forests of Kentucky, and a 175-pound black bear ate the cocaine and died.
I was gonna say, he probably just died.
He did not go on a tear. They don't say that, oh, this bear went on a spree. You would see that somewhere. All the reports are just like, he died. Tuscan Raiders. Okay, listen. Listen. There's the Tuscan Raiders, or what they're called. They are also referred to as the Sand People. Okay? I
love how you're politically correct with the American Indians, but not the
because they're fictional fucking characters. They have two different names. They are named both ways. Just like I do not shy away from calling Boba Fett's ship Slave One. It's Slave One. Why? Yep. Because it is in the lore. The ship is called Slave One.
Why?
I don't know.
I do.
I know you do, but like I said, I don't shy away from calling that because that's the name. That's the name I grew up, and I grew up knowing that it was called Slave One. Yeah. I don't know the lore behind it, but it's like, it doesn't matter. That's what they call it. It
was Slave One because it was part of a slave circuit. He can fly that plane from his wrist. It has a slave circuit in it.
Oh.
Yeah. There's an entire Imperial fleet somewhere out in space that you can run with one ship, and it's got like dreadnoughts and all kinds of shit.
That's what it was. Dreadnought.
Yeah.
The Star, it's not the Star Killer. It's a Star, well, it's a Star Killer, a Star Destroyer, but it was a dreadnought that they bombed.
Mhm.
That's the word. Thank you.
Yeah.
Patch is going to get canceled. Whatever, man. Look it's a fictional fucking story.
Yeah.
We're not going there. We're not doing that. I'm just saying somebody else named the ship. That's what it is. And see, meth has the reason behind it. Because it has had a slave circuit to it. It does not make it. Just like nobody shies away, like in a computer, you call it a slave drive. Because that's what it's been named. That was the class. Is it politically correct today? Probably not. But that's what it's called. And that's the nomenclature we're using. So it's...
But, you know.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, it doesn't refer to historical events or anything like that. It's just literally a story, and there's a reason for it, and that's why they call it that, because it is a ship that has a slave circuit to it, so it can be remote controlled without being physically on board. There you go.
Are you making a new grape ape?
I'm not making a grape ape. I am going to make a purple one. I'm going to make this purple because the truck's purple.
Notice how I can just move him right back into content.
I don't know how you do that. You just like, and it seems like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm doing it. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, but it's great. I appreciate it. Cover.
Well, I'm sure nobody came to a farming sim to talk about Star Wars.
No, that's true. But there are many different people under the farm sim banner.
Right, but I didn't want you to get comments like, well, I went watching the farm and they just talked about Star Wars.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do and I don't. Look, I play Farm Sim. I'm going to play other games on this channel too. It's going to happen. God forbid, it's going to happen.
If I'm going to keep watching, you are.
What? What was that?
I said, if I'm going to keep watching, you're going to play something else.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, it's. Oh my God, these come with crawler tracks. I didn't know this thing came with a crawler track. God damn.
How the hell would you I don't know.
I don't. This. So I'm going to tell you something. This would be strictly for field use. You would never get that on the road. You would.
Right, but does it have its own independent power system for the damn tracks, or they don't serve a purpose? Well, I guess distribution of weight it would help. Keep them tearing up your field.
Right. Yeah, it would be distribution of weight to keep from tearing up the field. That is correct. Yeah, we went from home movies to Star Wars. We went all over the map.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think the ship would have its own power system. And if it did, it would probably be pneumatic. Because of the trailer.
It wouldn't make any sense to put tracks on it, other than I guess would be weight distribution.
Well, unless the trailer had PTO, yeah. But I mean, whatever. It comes with tracks. I've never seen a dumper like this with tracks. It's always triple axle like this, non-drive.
I guess that's so you can drive it in the field and load it.
I mean, I know that there are grain bins that have tracks on them, but I do not know how they are powered, if they are powered.
Yeah, probably not. They're
probably just free rolling, but they just have the thing for the spread, like the distribution of weight, like you said. I want the cover to be a different. There was one of these. Was it this one or was it? No, maybe it's the other one that has the logistics on it. It had the logistics. Do I want a purple cover? Or no, I don't want a purple cover on it. I don't know. I guess I do. We'll leave a purple cover.
What is it with you and fucking purple?
I like purple.
Obviously.
And I cannot lie.
If you start singing Purple Rain, I'm leaving.
I was going to say, you other brothers can't deny. Now, what is it would be this would be.
All that pretty, and then you're going to fucking go get it all dusty.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm just going to get it all dirty anyways. There we go. And it's been disconnected from the truck.
You're one of those people that spends an hour customizing their fucking
No, I
gear.
don't. I spend 2.
Yeah.
There we go. So this would be the the
So
trailer
are we
that
gonna
I'll
make
use.
it? Are we gonna make it an event and stream beta?
And stream beta. What beta?
Diablo
Oh, the open?
4?
Yeah, I can do that for sure. Yep, I will make that an event. I will do that because I enjoy that game.
and it's
Enjoy
free.
the Diablo games quite a bit.
I know. I got you hooked on them too.
You did, and I went back to 3, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like this as much. And like within 5 seconds, I'm like, this is awesome. Nothing can touch me. Yeah, it was quite enjoyable.
It's all about the gear.
It is very much all about the gear. Okay, are we planting? This is March, April, planting season. This is planting season right now.
It's like
I don't
you're
know
trying
why.
to back to me.
Hmm?
You ain't planting shit. You're backing.
No, I was offloading this because this thing's full, but I gotta wait for January for that, I think.
You can't offload it until January.
Well, that's when the price goes. So with the seasonal selling,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, makes,
so when you look at
I'll try not to.
it was all about gear. Yeah. The what is it? God, I can't think.
Yeah,
now.
on Diablo 3.
Diablo is all about gear. Diablo 3 was all about gear, correct. Do I not have the seasons table? Oh, I think I took off seasons.
Yeah,
because the other thing
mod.
was interfering. Correct.
Because it was messing up the growing.
It was messing up my growing. You are correct, sir. Gameplay lighting. No, that's this. That's this. What is it? Units. Field info is on. Colorblind. Temperature unit.
You're right about that. It was definitely about the gear. All of Diablos are. It's all about the grind.
Yeah, but I like that. It's not so much a grind. Oh, here we go. Seasonal growth. Yes.
After you've done it a few hundred times, it's a grind.
Yeah, I guess.
When you're trying to do Hell 10 and up there, and yeah, it's a grind.
There we go. There's my calendar again. Okay, so we are March right now. So March would be planting for oat, potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, grapes.
More sugar beets.
I mean, I could do more sugar beets. You're right. I could do more sugar beets. I do have the holder for it. And the harvest time on sugar beets is September.
Are you playing the remastered?
Which? Oh, Jarvis?
Yeah, Jarvis.
Who claim to know what they're doing? It's not working out so much.
2 was great, but God, it was convoluted and complicated.
I played 2 and I found it very, yeah, it was very convoluted. There was a lot of things and this, that mixed with this. It just seemed overly complicated for no reason. Whereas I found 3 was very streamlined, very, very fun. Whereas I wanted to play it without help. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to play it just on my own. Where 2,
Right.
we only played it when there was other people because like I said, I couldn't wrap my head around all these intricacies, nor did I want to spend the time to wrap my head around the intricacies of it.
That's why I started you out on 3. And then once I got you started on it, I took you over to
I got Immortal, Path of Exile.
Huh?
Path of Exile, Path of Exile. At first, this is true. Path of Exile was very daunting when I first played it before any of this.
Yeah, it's intimidating.
After playing Diablo 3, then going on to Path of Exile, I find it much easier to manage the multitude of things because I understand where we built that whole idea of like, what do you want to do? What are you working towards? Get a plan, get something you're comfy with. And between New World, Diablo 3, and Path of Exile, I have the way I like to play. I know the style I like to play. I know what I want to do. And it makes it that much easier to choose the things you want to do and not have to be like, oh Christ, now I got to like undo this, undo that, buy the, like flip this, fuck it, I'll make a new character. And then you just get fed up with it.
Yeah.
But even like
Or
I'll
you
say,
get halfway through your character and figured, oh, I fucked him all up. I gotta
yeah,
start
you're
all
like,
over
oh, I
again."
don't want to do that. No, I want to do this. Why can't I? Oh, it's like if I would have known that I would have been able to do this, right? If I would have paid attention to the tree, if I could do, A and B, I would have been able to do C. But now that I can't, I have to do D, and I don't really want to do, like, let's say I'm more towards a healing build. I want to be damage. I want to be ranged. That's whatever. And also with Destiny 2, I find I'm getting very good at building and watching the skills and being okay. The thing is, with these games, you have to be okay with destroying gear. It's good gear, even if it's gold stuff, or high tier stuff, like, except for like exotics. We don't destroy exotics in Destiny 2.
No.
We just collect them. But I won't keep multiple copies of something unless it's two builds require it. But other than that,
one good thing about keeping them is if they're at different levels. Sometimes you'll get a different version of something, and it'll be good for low levels, but not for high. Then you
right?
switch to the higher version.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Fair enough. And like for new character stuff, whatever. But in general, it's okay. Like you have to get good, or sorry, you have to be okay with getting rid of high tier gear, even if it's junk. It's like, does it serve any purpose for you? No. And then you're like, but I should keep it, because what if I make it? You're not going to make that character. Unless that playstyle is attractive to you, you are not going to make that alternate character. And by the time that you do decide 10 characters later that you're like, I'll play this really odd one just for the sake of trying it out, you may, A, not get to that level where you're going to be able to use that, or B, you may not go the route that this armor is going to be good for. And by the time or
they might have patched the game and it's of no use anymore.
It's of no use, and that doesn't exist anymore, or that role doesn't happen, and it can't be used. But the other thing is, the other is you will get something better, or a better role from one of the other characters by the time you get down to like this 10th or whatever version. Okay? So I just get rid of it.
What I found too, when I'm, I'll play a game and I'll keep a gear. I might try to do a tank. Well, by the time I make that tank, I'll look at that gear and go, that was a shitty piece of gear. I just didn't know it.
Yeah, you didn't. Well, that's the thing. I'll hang on to something that I think is good, and then when something else comes along, go, man, this actually wasn't that great. Look at these skills. Hey, that that feeds into it. Like, I'll keep a crappier piece of gear if, like, let's say I want 3 skills buffed, or 3 particular talents buffed. I'll keep it if 2 out of 3 are getting buffed. Because that betters, that improves it. And it doesn't hurt the third one, but it really doesn't improve it at all. But then I'll get another drop where it'll improve all 3.
His stream's working.
Yeah, and stream. I guess he crashed on YouTube, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Twitch seems okay. My side says it's okay.
Your YouTube stream died.
YouTube died? Well, whatever. I can't fix YouTube. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it won't. Is it back up now? Okay. Anyways, this is the planting season, so let's go back. Let's get some sugar beets. Where's my tractor that I smashed up earlier?
And those games are good too, because you can party together and work together.
Yeah, I do find myself leaning a lot harder towards social games than anything else. If I can play with a group of friends, I am 1,000 times more likely to play the game. Sorry, if I can play it cooperatively and not competitively, I am more inclined to play it. I am not opposed to playing competitively, as long as wife's about to get up. Cool.
Uh-oh.
All right, no, that's cool. Thanks for hanging out this long, Jarv. That's awesome. I appreciate it. And it was great talk. We definitely need to have a convo going. Hit me up tomorrow or whatever if you got some time you want to talk about it. Like, we'll definitely have a chat. Maybe over Discord, I'll throw a meth in there, and we'll have a three-way.
I'm top.
All right, you're a top. Doesn't this thing have the Asara Pros on it? Wife knows I work nights, yeah.
I hope she does.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this field, this is fertilizer. Oh, that's why it's not showing me anything. I'm like, why is this not registering anything? But it's because it is Vidal, because I had leased ones and I returned those and bought these two spreaders. So this one needs to get... Yeah, you know what? The more that we talk about it, I am actually kind of looking forward to being able to do that, or being able to play those games on here. Or playing, not being able to. Just pure, flat-out playing.
And we've got Destiny 2, or Division 2 also.
Shit, that's right. That is such a good game, too. I find that one
it's
much...
tactical enough, but not hardcore.
No, but it's also the drops. The drops, like the grind for like the really good build stuff. I find it's a lot grindier than like Destiny.
Yeah.
For the stats. But other than that, we're cool with it. It's really fun game too, because it's like, I wish that the that breakpoint would have been as involved, but it's not.
Night.
Okay, I'm gone again. Night all. He texted one night saying I was too loud. Oh. Gotcha. All right, man. Well, yeah, you take care, man. Be good. I don't think I need to do multi fertilizations on this. I think we're good.
You're tearing your yard all the shit.
I'm about to, yeah. That's okay. What am I doing here? I want to look at...
But, yeah, I enjoy playing games with you. I don't play this game.
No, I know. We tried that, and that didn't that didn't work out.
You run around trying to keep them getting hit by shit.
Yeah, that didn't work out at all.
I think I have this too on Steam.
No, you returned it.
I think I've still got it. I think I got it somewhere else.
Oh, because you had
a
it.
Bundle or a free.
You had, yeah. So I got it for you, and then you were like, "No, it's really not for me," and you returned it.
Right. But I've still got it in my list. I've got it again.
Must have been from a bundle.
Yeah, it must have been a bundle or a freebie.
Yeah, on something, sure. What the hell am I looking for? Okay, seasonal growth, days per month, 1 day, fixed vision, snow, mouth crop. Periodic plowing. It sucks because I destroy my my precision rating with that when I do it, yeah. Automatic, whether or not the vehicle's engines are started, stopped automatically upon entering exit. Oh, I hate that. Stop and go braking is right. Hey, Dark, what's going on, man? Long time no chat.
That's what I am. I just call them out so you look at them.
Yeah, no, it's whatever. You're doing a fine job, sir.
Yeah. Wish I could do this for a living.
You know what? That would be great. The only downside is that I wouldn't pay you.
I don't know if I could stand looking at you for 4 hours a day.
No, I don't think I know. Probably not. Traffic. Let's just take traffic off because they piss me off anyways. Fieldstone weeds. Yes, periodic. You know what?
I think you have to buy me a new suit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've lost so damn much weight. My suit doesn't fit no more.
Oh.
And I think I've got a wedding coming up here within probably the next year or two.
Oh, one of the girls?
Yep.
Oh.
She's moving in with her boyfriend this weekend.
Oh.
In Illinois.
In Illinois.
Yep. He's starting some big job over there.
Oh.
He's gonna get buku pay.
Good. So this is nitrogen. What is going on with this? Does it not like...
Spreading.
Yeah, I'm spreading nitro, but you know what I'm realizing? I shouldn't be spreading nitro. I should spread...
Nitro? You're spreading nitro?
Yeah. Not glycerin. It has really been a long time, yes.
I might get into farming if you can do that.
No, this is, yeah, it's nitrogen, not nitroglycerin.
Hell, I was about to get interesting.
Yeah, kaboom! No, so
That'll
I'm
make
gonna...
it interesting. Your seeder puts a little baby mine in instead of a seed about every 5
There you
times.
go, yeah, and sets it up. Or somebody comes by with a lighter and just the whole field is engulfed. Alright, this thing... Lord help me, this thing takes a long time.
Come on.
To,
We're plowing kind of.
well, planting, this is the planter that I've got on here. Seeds, I think seeds I can get with this.
Where the fuck you putting seeds at? Oh, okay.
In the back. Yeah, and the tank's back here.
Yeah. Knocked it off.
Alright, so seeds are full. And then liquid fertilizer. I can't buy it from there because the tank, the way it's set up, it doesn't fit. Because the tank's in the middle. So I'll have to get, I guess, closer to
Random
this.
truck out in the middle of nowhere.
No, that's my pickup. Not in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. That's because it's a multi-purpose truck.
Oh.
Is that?
You're
That
lucky
is
you
liquid.
figured it out.
That is
Huh?
liquid. That is liquid fertilizer. Do I know how? What the fuck do I have there?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh fuck, that's herbicide. God damn it.
You're killing your plant.
Fuck, I'm gonna kill the plants as I'm planting them. That's no bueno. Hold on a second. Let's Jesus Christ. Let's buy a
I can just see that now.
liquid
Why
fertilizer.
won't my goddamn plants grow?
Why won't this shit grow? Oh, Jesus. What is there? Bales, pallets, containers? Containers are cool, but I don't know why you would... I don't know. I haven't looked into that. There was a
Why there's so many
mod...
different types?
Well, no, there's a container. I know why there's these two types because it's just whatever. There's two different brands, and I think one of them is on a mod. They might be originals. Who knows? But there was a pallet mod, and I thought I did stacks of these. There was one that you could buy like stacks, and it used to be like you could set the stack. I don't know if it's just the one. Yeah. That's fine. We only need one because it is 2,000 liters, and that should fill this thing pretty well. Yeah, because I'm like, why isn't it filling? And yeah, see, liquid fertilizer, 704 is 44% full. So
I can see that.
it's at the way bottom. It's more for me on my screen.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, way down.
Screen.
Yeah, tiny little screen. So there we go. Now we'll fill up. I also have the UI. I make the UI smaller so you get like a better view of it.
Right. Well, I didn't have you on full screen.
No, that's fine. Yeah, so we got 1,590. So it's almost a full jar or a full pallet, bin, box, whatever. Tub. We used to call those tubs. Or we call those tubs. All right, so sugar beet was this nice square field. And, well, sorry, but I need to go. It's 6:30 in the morning here, and I need to get to work. All right, yeah. I'm 15 and working for 1 week, but still, hey, whatever, man. Get her done. Make money. I don't know if I want to do... What else have we got? What else super profitable. I did soybean. Another one that'll probably hit. This is the planter, so I can't do all the seed crop. I guess I gotta do... I got no choice. I gotta do...
What you gotta do?
what I gotta do, man.
Well, fuck. Let's set my hair on fire.
Don't do that.
Oh, that smell. No, I went to light a cigarette and I flipped my head and my hair whipped around and got in the lighter just as I lit it.
That is no bueno.
Yeah.
That is cruise control. That is this. What is... F1 is the help. F2 is FP frames. I thought F3 was to unlock the frame rate. I think it is. Yeah, because there's 81 popping up. Either way. All right, so I need to put down... I don't know what I want to put down. I think I want to do sugar beets again. I kind of want to do some other crop just to get it. Oh, I don't have that all the way off then. It's one of the things I hit. It's one of the buttons. Yeah, there. There, okay. It's like if you're testing a mod, it's just these controls they have in the F keys that it does it so you could test like...
You still got dev going.
No, it's not dev. It's built into the game.
Which, by the way, if you get into World of Warships, they do have mods for it.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Here we go. Finally, this thing's starting to open. This thing takes a long time to open.
Well, farming ain't about quick.
Yes. Yes, it has to be.
I'm the only one watching.
Oh well.
I will
Can't win
stay
'em
so
all.
you don't feel alone.
I'm all alone. Yeah.
Hey, we've had some randoms pop in tonight.
No, that's good. Look at this. I'm like, oh great, it's done. It's not. The wings have to fold out too.
Yeah.
Like that's a fucking huge planter. And I don't have money to get a...
You ain't gonna plow that shit first?
No, that's a direct seed, man.
Okay. Well, it's just you got all the matter from the last shit you grew.
That's fine. It gets worked in. It's like a mulch. What is the 12 meter on this? 15 meter on that. The Amazon is good. It's got direct and it does all this fun stuff. 12 meter on that, 8 meter on that. So this is, but this is not direct seed. Barley and canola. So you have to...
You ain't got no money.
No, I know. But like this thing here is a direct seeder, but it's only 8 meters. And this thing here is not a direct seeder either, which is 12 meters. But I guess the 8 meter, even though it's smaller, I don't think it'll matter as much because it'll do seeding and fertilization. This is what I would be using then with the 6 meter to do them both, to do them all, because this is like canola and all this other stuff.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, you weren't paying attention when I got all Farm Geek on you. 9.3 tons.
I heard you.
270. This is the same.
What?
It's the same working with. Look at this, 5,500 liters. This is only 1,000 liters less of seed. You don't need that much goddamn seed. But this has fertilizing, direct fertilizing, which is great because then you don't have to do a second pass. And I'm thinking I might not need that fertilizer cart if this is the case. And that pottinger is probably going to be the next thing I buy. How much? Shit, I didn't even check how much it was. It is, the pottinger is 109. So after I sell off some crops here, we'll get some new ones planted. Let's get the I guess everything gets planted this month. And the high point on sales, so you can check your high points on sales with the charts right here. I currently have some soybeans in, so they are going for 1,700 at the Frankenmuth map, but top price right now is $14.99 at the Grain Silo North. And we will show price fluctuations, and in January they'll be worth double. So yeah. Don't you fucking snore on me, buddy.
By the way, you've got something pulling your bandwidth because you'll go pixelate a lot.
No, that's where it's at. I have it set for 5.
Okay.
And that's what it's doing. But I could set it higher technically.
Okay, I just want to let you know.
No, that's I know about it. Yeah,
okay.
I just
don't care.
Not that I don't care.
You just don't care as much.
Yeah, I don't care as much, but because I'm going to talk to, like I said, I'm going to talk to Jarv because he knows a lot more about this stuff than I do. See, like I just kicked it to 6,000, so you should get less pixelation.
Yeah, you know, I use the Discord as a reference. Some of the games that I've played, I've got multiple Discord servers on my Discord now, and there'll be people who don't know anything about Discord, and I'll bring them over here to our Discord and go, yeah, you can do this, and this, and this, and that, this and that, and 9 times out of 10 make me have a Discord.
That's funny.
I'm like, I didn't do any of this work. I just run it.
Yeah. They don't. Well, I don't want to open the fucking thing. I want to lower it. There we go.
But I'm like, yeah, I'm an administrator. I'm not a creator.
Yeah. But hey, it's appreciated work nonetheless. This thing, why is this thing shifted so far? Oh, that's because he's turned into it? No, I want it. Oh, yeah. I need to set it because it was going off the other one's line. There we go. Reset. There it is. Okay. So this is dropped. What are we going to plant? I guess I want to use the combine. I don't want to use that beet harvester thing anymore. What I haven't done is cotton. No, I'm going to do cotton on this. I haven't done cotton. When is, I just want to see I'm in the right season for cotton. Yes, sir. Which works out well because cotton will come on. We'll pick it off on, cotton will come off the same time as soybeans and everything else. So we'll do some cotton, and you know what? Corn is not till next month. So I'll put cotton down on this field. I'll put corn in the other field. And we'll, huh?
I mean, you're going to come down here and farm my plants?
Yeah.
I got some plants for you to farm.
Yeah, you got plants to farm? Sure you do.
Sure do. I'll send you some pictures sometime.
I am sure you will.
Now, I haven't started growing yet. I plan to, though. That's one corner of my workshop up here is going to be dedicated to that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can talk about this because
I don't know if we can or not.
Oh, no, we can. Because it says you cannot talk about or do anything that is illegal
Oh,
in the country. You cannot do, like, you could not smoke pot if it was like, if it was not legal, you couldn't smoke a joint on stream.
right.
But if it is legal, you can, because the different countries have different laws. So as long as you're not doing something illegal in your country,
Well, see, technically it is illegal in my country.
well, so, but your state allows it, so you are not violating the law by talking about it. My country, it is blanket legal, recreational, so we can talk about marijuana.
But, yeah, because the crap we're getting in the dispensaries up here is exactly that, expensive crap. They even gave them permission, because they opened it up to recreational the first of the year. They gave them permission to sell outdated smoke. Stuff that had already reached its expiration date.
Oh,
and should have
wow.
been destroyed.
It should have been destroyed, yeah, because
But,
there's such a shortage of it.
yeah, because okay, in Oklahoma, they have over 6,000 growers. People
Okay.
growing in Missouri, we've got less than 20 for the entire state.
Okay.
So when they switched to recreational, they weren't ready, because their facilities were barely big enough to support the medical community, let alone the fucking
Recreational guys.
recreational guys.
Gotcha.
So they went to the
Ah.
people who make the rules and said, "Look, can we get an okay to use expirated date stuff?" They said, "Okay."
Okay. Okay, George. Whatever you say, George. I think I'm just going to delete the corners out of these fields.
You've got something right above your picture. You see
Yeah.
it? A little black mark? Is that your frame?
Oh, a little black mark?
Hey, you see it up there?
Oh,
No.
I know what that is. Hold on a second.
I thought it was something on my goddamn screen. A bug had crawled in my fucking screen or something. I was tapping on.
No.
There it is. Okay.
Think we're good now?
No, you should have a little spot. There you go. It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone now, yeah. It's just a little
There you go.
delayed on my end. I see it like live, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good now.
That is my green screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like,
The
what
border,
the hell? I got a bug in
yeah,
there?
the
What
border on the green screen is black. It's a cloth one.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the portable ones. So yeah, it's that's what it was.
Okay.
What the hell? I gotta. I'm getting invaded by bugs.
I've had that happen before.
I do that, so I have actual black marks. Not black marks, but I have like spots and stuff on my screen, right?
Dead
And-
pictures.
No. Just like spots, like physical dust. Like my children are down here, and they're like, you know, my kid likes to sit here and eat cookies, and sometimes he, talks too close to the screen or touches it. Anyways, so I have like physical dirt on my screen, and every now and then I'm like playing a game, and I'll look at it, and I'm like, or watch the movie, I'm like, where did that come from? What is that? Like, is that a bug, or like, is that like, I'll watch one of my videos back or something, and I'm like, when did I get that black mark? Is that like on all the video? And then I like literally now just like take my nail and kind of scrape the screen a little bit, and I'm like, oh, okay, no, it came off, we're good. It's not a dead pixel, it's not a something interfering on the screen. It's legit, like.
Why are you plowing the street?
Because I can.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, I understand that comment.
Yeah.
That's my phone. But no, I've had TVs where a bug has gotten in there and got between the screens,
Oh.
and you can't get it out.
Oh man. Yeah, between the sandwich. Yeah, the sandwich. Yeah. I used to have that with like a tube TV. I don't think I've had it with any of the LCD, LED. Well, my upstairs one is LED. But I don't think I've ever had that with
I have.
with those yet.
Yeah, that's why I don't live in apartments anymore.
No?
No, I will live on a fucking tent out by the lake before I will stay in an apartment.
Really?
Yeah, dude, because if your neighbor is nasty, you get the bugs too.
True. Right. No. I see, yeah, I was lucky. Like, I always lived in, well, like in the apartments I lived in, it was like concrete, standard apartment thingy, but it was, the guy next to me was like super clean, like an OCD clean freak. So I had no problem there.
I mean, it could be anybody in your building, not necessarily your neighbor.
No, I know, but like the odds, like on mine, when I was in an apartment, I was on the second floor. So like, and it was like 8 stories. So I mean, I never had a problem with bugs other than outdoor ones crawling up a wall.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I found like a big ass centipede or millipede or whatever peed going across my like balcony, and it scared the shit out of me. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't like, if they walk on the floor, I hear it. If they bang on the wall, I hear it.
After owning, so like we had a basement apartment. My wife and I, when we first moved in together, we had this basement apartment, and it was great. We made the mistake of renting from friends of ours, from people that used to be friends of ours. And due to the rental situation, like, we don't talk to them. They're dicks. And the guy, the thing that pissed me off the most is they were married. So the husband, who was cool when I was there, was not when I wasn't. So he would be like giving my wife shit, and I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, he was. And like, I came home one day and she was like crying. I'm like, what happened? She's like, oh, he told me that I need to get my shit together, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, he never said boo to me. And I was like, hey, man, are we, like, do we have a problem? Like, he said, like, she was doing the laundry, and he's like, you guys are always doing so many loads of fucking laundry and blah, blah, blah. Like, you're wasting all the water and blah, 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 blah. It's not free. We're on a well. Like, like, everybody needs to use it. And I was like, cool. Let me go talk to him. And, like, I went at it just purely kind of like, I'm going to play dumb, and I'm just going to see maybe he had a rough day. Okay, we're just going to let him know that that's really not appreciated. But anyways, I go up to talk to him and say, hey, man, how's it going? He's like, oh, we're all good. I said, okay, cool. I said, hey, I don't know, Jess was telling me that we had to, like, cut down on the water. And he's like, for what? I said, because we're doing laundry. A lot of laundry. He said, like, I don't know. Do you want me to just, like, we'll do it all in the one day, or we'll space it out? Like, when do you do it? Do you do it early week? We'll do it late week. Give the, give the well time and stuff like that to pull one. He says, no, that's fine. You do whenever. I said, oh, okay.
So he's a chauvinistic, misogynistic asshole.
He's a fucking dick. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
And I was like, huh. You sure? Everything's good? He's like, yeah, man, no worries. Do laundry whenever you want. Hey, you've got the laundry's downstairs. We don't hear it. It's fine. I said, cool, because we're living in the basement, right? Yeah, and that's what it was. I was like, oh, okay, man. And then I told him, I said, hey, listen, we were looking at, I said, we were looking at dogs, and and we're thinking about maybe, getting a dog. Are you okay if we do that? Because they had a dog. And I said, is it okay if we do that? He says, yeah, man, no worries. Our dog has somebody to play with and everything. Oh, it's great. A great idea. I said, cool. I said, because what we're looking at is like, 6 months old, so he's not a pup. And that was my other dog, was Riley. So I said, yeah, you sure you're cool? Yeah, man, it's all good. No worries. It's perfect. I said, okay, cool.
Until you left again.
Well, not only that, so I said, okay, great. We didn't talk about it. We didn't say anything. Nothing was said. I went and I got the wife, contact the person kind of last minute. We're like, hey, we'll go see him. My wife's like, all right, no, we're taking this dog. It was a bad part of town. The dog wasn't being treated wasn't being fed like the greatest food, and it was in a ghetto, right? Like, he wasn't being treated very well by, let's say, the community, if you will. So right. I was like, yeah, no. And they wanted $200 for the dog. I'm like, $200 is nothing to get this dog out of here. So I went, got the money, paid the people. Dog didn't like didn't look back, jumped in the car, and off to PetSmart. We got all the gear we needed to, get them quick, fast set up. So we get all the stuff. I get home, and I was like, hey man, we did get our dog. I just want you to meet, this is Riley. And blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, hey, great. Oh, awesome dog. And the 2 dogs are playing. They're getting along. And, they're having fun sort of thing. Cool. I go to work. Apparently, while I'm at work, he comes down and he starts telling my wife, because she only worked nights. So she was working at a video store at night. So he would come home after work at like 5. And like I was working stupid hours doing the highway stuff. And so anyways, I was at work. When I picked her up from her work, when I got done, she says, yeah, so buddy talked to me again. I said, yeah, about what? He says, about the dog. I said, what? He says, he starts yelling at me. I said, excuse me? He says, yeah, he starts yelling at me. And I said, okay, and about what? And he says, well, that, he says, I didn't think you were going to get a big fucking dog, because he was like 110 pounds. He starts pulling the shit. I didn't think you were going to get that big of a dog. I didn't think you were, that you guys we're getting a dog like right away, like you were set on it. It was just like a theory, like if you decided to get one, that maybe we would have a conversation. And I'm like, that's not what he said. He said if we wanted to get a dog, it's all good. We're welcome to it. Yeah, we had the conversation. It was all good. We had the green light to do it, and that his dog would be more than happy. Like it would be awesome because his dog would have a buddy to play with. She's like, well, that's not what he was telling me. So he was doing that shit. So that's when I come up to him like, hey man, what's going on with this? Well, I guess he is a little bit big. I said, what does that fucking matter? He's not in your house. He's in the basement of mine. Like the only thing that we share at this point is a common entry. We come in the door and he goes downstairs to our apartment that we pay you for. So it's my area. And he's like, well, it's in my house. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yep. Not your house.
And that's what he was saying. So, well, if I want to, I go in there anytime I want. No, you can't. And he goes,
I can also shoot you. You walk in that door.
Well, not in Canada, but yeah. But that was the same thing. I said, man, listen, that's not yours. That's my stuff in there. He says, well, I'll go in there, whatever. I said, no, you can't do that. I said, I'm renting off you. That's the property. It's my property. You can't go in without notification.
Right.
You got to give, unless it's an emergency. And he says, and whatever. I said, like, you can't go in there, fucking whatever, let's be civil about this. And he was like, it's my house, blah, 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 and I do this. And, if I want, I can kick you out in the middle. I said, no, you can't, because it's like, and this was like, we got him, whatever. I said, anyways, it's the middle of winter. You can't do that. And he says, well, yes, I can. It's my house. Again, you can't do that. I said, you don't even know the rules. So I told my wife, I said, listen, we're going to find another spot. Yep. And that was...
soup the rest of his life because of me, but that's me.
That's the thing. I was just kind of like, cut ties. We're not going to talk to you anymore. Bye.
Well, I still would have, but I'd have broke his jaw for yelling at my wife. But that's you.
Yeah, but that's you. And I was like, I could, but see, here's the thing. And if I did that, I knew 100% what was going to happen.
Right.
That he was going to be full pussy, call the cops. He wouldn't settle it out. He would full pussy, and that was the whole thing. Anytime that it was to his advantage, he was all gloaty about it. Anytime that he was at a disadvantage, he had an excuse or had some pussy fucking way out of it, and that was enough for me. So anyways, yeah, since doing that apartment, that kind of soured. We had another apartment where it was kind of the same deal, where the person was like, always like, hey, listen, I'm having friends over. Can you move your car? Can you leave the car? Because it was a house that had the same idea, one big parking, but it wasn't really all that big. There was just enough spots. Oh, hey, I got a friend coming over. Can you move your car? Do you mind this? I don't know. I'm like, no. And like, I said no one time, and because I didn't mind usually, right? I don't care. I'll move the car. That's fine. Whatever. It's not a big deal. I just park it on the grass. But it was like the middle of winter. There was no grass. And I said, no, I can't do that. So their friend, who absolutely had to be over there or whatever, parked in front of the house on the street. Well, it was a parking ban for road clearing. So they got a ticket. And they were like, hey, I asked you guys to move the car. I said, yeah, but I don't have to. I pay for a spot. There's a spot included in my lease, in my agreement, that I have one spot. And my car is parked in my spot. And they said, yeah, but my friend got a ticket. I said, and they are going to have to pay it. And they were super, like, not as cool anymore. Yep. So after that I was like, nope, fuck this, and we just basically looked immediately into what it would cost for us to buy a house, and that's where I've been now for 12 years. But I couldn't go back.
Right. I'm like,
No way. No way could I get a new apartment. Because the freedom, like the best part of this is I said, like, if I want to go, and not that I would, but if I want to go and take a sledgehammer and put it through my wall at 2 in the morning, I can do that.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about if I'm going to get in trouble or if they're going to keep money, withhold money because there's a hole in the wall. You know what I mean? I could play AC/DC at 11, at volume 11.
Yep.
At 4 o'clock in the morning if I want, as long as I'm, within reason, as long as I'm not bothering anybody else. But within my house, I don't have to worry about it. It's such a great feeling to have your own shit. All right, so we have the cotton done. Seeds are almost done too. Damn it.
No, I have a saying. Right before I break somebody in half, I look at them and go, I'll make sure that your medical bills are more than my bail.
Oh, that's amazing. It's funny. It's I don't know. Like I said, with like the movement of cars and like, hey, listen, can you do this? Can you do that? I don't mind. Hey, listen, you got a friend come over? That's cool. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not putting myself, don't expect me to put myself in a position where I'm going to break a law or receive a fine.
Well, it's more than that. It's one thing to ask for courtesy. It's another thing to expect a courtesy. And that's what he did. He wanted the courtesy of you to move his car so his friend could park, and he expected you to do it. When you didn't, that was the problem.
Yeah, because I never had a problem. I said, hey, listen, I'm getting something delivered. Do you mind parking on the road? Hey, not a problem. And that's like the middle of summer. I don't really mind because it's convenient. I don't care. I understand. And I do it because I expect the same treatment if we had stuff delivered, like that. I would expect that because we have to share. We've got to get along. But, yeah, it wasn't possible. Like, I couldn't just park on the grass or just move off. Like, I couldn't do it. I was like, no. And there was not just me. There was, like, they lived at the back. And they had, like, an in-law suite that they lived in. The landlords lived in. And then the actual main house itself was divided on the 2 levels. So the main floor had another tenant, and I was in the basement again.
Yeah, you're paying off a grim house.
Yeah, and whatever. I mean, I understood that when I was, I accepted that fact when I was doing it. But like when I'm paying for it and I would have to, at this point, the way it worked out, the way we were parked, I had to bother the other guy on the other tenant. And I'm like, no, I'm not making him move his car. So I move my car, and then the both of us are in there so your buddy can park next to the door. Like, no. Sorry, bud. I mean, I'm accommodating and all, but that's my limit. Yeah, I can't believe that. Yeah, he was just like super dick about it for the rest of the time, which wasn't much longer because we bought this place for a song,
right?
And I've not looked back since.
2 a.m. It is 2 a.m.
It is not. It's 1 a.m. You're an hour ahead, sir.
No. I thought you were 2 hours behind me.
No, I'm 1 hour behind you.
Oh, okay.
Because it is 1 a.m. here, and yes, you are correct. So I am literally just buying some seeds. I thought there was a bigger bag of seeds.
Just trying to not abuse the privilege.
What are these 1,000? No, those were 1050 on that pallet. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if we can pull a fast one here. Okay, so there's my liquid fertilizer. Yes, and there's my pallet of seeds.
Yep. That's what you really do.
Yeah, well, I just pull up onto the pallets. Usually, because the pallets are the things extended, and it takes a bit of time, right, to get it folded.
Okay.
I was like, oh, there, whoop, just go over the truck there. Don't worry about that.
Too bad you couldn't move them. You can figure out where you'll need.
I can move them. That's the thing. I can move those pallets.
Put them like on the edges so you can refill as you head.
Yeah.
Too much work.
Nah, well, it's not. Yeah, not that it's too much work, but like, so what I was doing with the other one, and I didn't stream it, but when I was running this other map, I basically had that truck with a pallet of seed and a tub or a tote of liquid fertilizer on, and I just drove it. So like if the tractor needed it, I drove it to the tractor and filled it like in field wherever it stopped, right?
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it was my like rescue vehicle. Here, I'll turn these off. That's an air. That's why it's whining. It's an air drill.
I can't hear it whining.
You don't hear it whine? Well,
No.
not anymore, but it's also the game volume is much lower on stream than it is in my headsets.
I don't have the stream volume on. I'm only hearing you through Discord.
Listen, sir. All right, fine.
Well, I could turn on the stream, but then I'd be delayed if they were on one of my responses.
Fair enough. Okay, so let's do... Oh, this fruit can't be planted in March. That is right. I can't do corn in March. What can I do? What else can I do? We can do sunflowers. Same shite. I think sunflowers come out to a decent profit, too. Sunflowers get to 1533. What is corn? Corn is not that much, but the silage is worth more. Yeah, so these are good. Canola is good. No, we'll do some sunflowers. They take a while, I think, to grow. When is harvesting? Sunflowers? Nope, sunflowers will be October. Yep.
Takes about a week to grow?
What?
It'll take about a week to grow?
No.
You're not gonna be back for another week.
Yeah, well, that's true. Where's sunflowers? Here we go. We will do sunflowers then. Oh, remind me, I gotta get that silly old tree mulcher thing there so I can devour these trees up on the very edge of the fields. Yeah.
Well, you got plenty of room.
I mean, I've got tons of room. This is true, but
You just want to chop down some trees.
I do just want to chop down some trees.
Not chopping them down, it's eating them.
Yeah, you're right. It's not even chopping at that point. It is literally just devouring them. Oh, I don't even have my... Here, check this out. We took the speed limit off. Now we're going a little quicker.
Okay.
Yeah, 1920. Yeah, this is a big ass planter. Like, I mean, this is a 415 horsepower tractor, and this is a 60-foot planter.
Yeah, your lines are not even.
Oh, what?
If you look there on that left side, you were a lot closer in. Now you're further out. I guess it's just the way the field is.
No, it's just the way it looks. Oh, that tree is just, to say, too close to the line. I could just reset my line to the corner here, but I'm gonna manually do this because I gotta wheel it anyways around.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be planting in the ditch, but that rain coming? Oh, it is rain. Yeah, it's just starting. Yeah, there it is, starting. Just a little light rain. Yeah, right, I'd be mud bogging soon enough.
If it ain't snow.
No, that's true. Which I do like that they've added that.
What, snow or random weather?
Snow.
Oh. Well, you think it's Michigan. March,
Yeah.
you can get snow.
Yeah, you could get snow, but this is like the planting seasons where it's supposed to warm up.
Yeah, but I've had snow here in April.
Oh, I know. Even us too. We've had snow. We don't really get snow in April. We get freezing rain.
Well, number
Well, like-
97,
Oh, yeah?
Wichita, in April, we had 12 inches of snow.
Jesus. We like when it's April and it gets to be plus 4 degrees. Like if it's cold at night, but it's plus 4 degrees in the during the day, plus 4 Celsius. That's dangerous because that's when it starts getting what they call super cooled water droplets.
It freezes on everything instantly.
Yep, freezes on contact. And not like a little freeze, like this shit will build up. Like we've had 98 was the worst. 98 was like the ice storm to remember. Like it was crumbling hydro towers and everything because of the weight of the ice.
Oh yeah, in Oklahoma back in the 80s and early 90s, we had 6-inch storms. They'd come in, put another 6 inches, come in, put another 6 inches.
Jesus.
I'd walk out and hit my car, and it sounded like glass shattering, all the ice just falling off
Yes, yes. Yep.
the car. Yeah, I got trapped in my house one time too because the ice built up outside the door. We couldn't get the fucking door open.
So funny enough, I got the door upstairs is a little drafty to the outside, and yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to kick it, like mule kick it, to get it to unstick, and then I'll be able to let the dogs out.
You know they've got mats that you can put down on your stairs or right in front of your door, and it'll melt that shit. You just put it down before it snows and plug them in, and they melt it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't used anything to combat it before, but yeah, no, I might just do that.
Yeah, because one of these days you're gonna kick at somebody just right and break the fucking ankle. I'm telling you.
Yeah, probably. That sounds like something I'm most likely to do.
Or a toe or something.
Yeah. We don't really need toes though, you know. I mean, like,
For balance.
no, it's like vestigial.
Let me cut your toes. I'll see how well you balance.
Okay. I look forward to it, sir. There is that little strip, and I don't know why this is bothering me so much, but it is.
It's gonna take a half an hour to finish it.
Yeah, just for that one. That one
Hell
rip.
no.
Hmm?
I was talking about the other one on the other side.
Oh.
Huh.
Well.
That was just making a noise.
Oh. I don't make noises. You know what's really annoying?
I could trigger the microphone when I'm coughing.
Oh. You know what's really annoying? The fact that this strip that I'm missing right here, that I'm leaving between, is very close to the same width as how far I was over on the other side. Under the grass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your line was bad.
Yeah.
I'll
My
go
line.
up.
I knew I was off onto the grass, but I'm like, we're all right. It'll be fine. Not so fine.
Oh well, wait a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, next week I'm gonna be busy.
Oh yeah, what you got coming next week?
Well, the wife's got a test, and then we got to go do a surgery consultation.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's a surgery consultant? But
Consultation.
yeah, I get you. I get you. Oh, what's
Bunch
it
of
doing?
old shit I gotta do.
Yeah.
I tell you, I'm taking my damn new saw back.
No, you gotta. Is that your compound miter?
Yeah, I got a compound miter, and the blade on it, I couldn't get a blade on it
Oh.
because the damn screw was stripped out.
Oh,
So I
no
took it
shit.
back. Yeah, so I took it back
Okay.
and got one with it was a miter saw, but it also had a slide on it. You know, a sliding saw.
Yep. Oh, I
Got it
love
home.
those.
Oh, I do too. Got it home, hooked it up, plugged it in, turned it on. The motherfucker started throwing sparks out the ass end of
No
it,
shit.
out of the engine. So I took that from the back. I ain't using that brand no more.
What brand was that?
It's called Chicago Tools. It's a cheap off brand for like
Chicago-
Harbor Freight.
Oh, okay. That's like Chicago Tools. I'm like, okay. The only Chicago I know is Chicago Pneumatic for impact. But
Same company.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. CP is not the greatest impacts, but yeah, they're cheap, especially in a shop where like guys are gonna drop them every fucking 10 seconds.
Right. Yeah. It's the same company. It's down here. Harbor Freight sells them. Their company. They're like the company brand of Harbor Freight.
Oh, okay.
They're lower end, but
I don't know who Harbor Freight is.
it's a big discount hardware store type.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I-
It's like our home hardware.
Yeah, but it's only tools. It's not like building stuff. It's all the tools to build the shit. So there's no wood. There's no.
No, home hardware doesn't have wood. Home hardware has like paints.
No paints.
Oh, okay.
It's just tools.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we got there's yeah. Anyways, there's a place like that. Yeah, Lee Valley Tools. That's all they do is they have their own tool sets. It's woodworking tools, saws, awls, stuff like that.
Yeah, so you got all the mechanical tools, all the woodworking
Yeah,
tools.
yeah. They got wrenches. Oh, they mainly do wood. Lee Valley's more like woodworking and stuff. I don't know if Lee Valley's even got saws. I don't think we have like a Harbor Freight. I don't think we have anything like it.
Yeah, it's all cheap tools. They call it Harbor Freight because most of it's shipped from overseas.
Oh, what's like? Is that the actual name of the store?
Yeah, Harbor Freight.
Oh, okay. No, I was just like, you said they call it Harbor Freight. I'm like, oh, is that just like a local nickname for it? Or, but
No, that's the actual name for it.
okay, just like a Rotten Ronnie's. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I mean, they're a national chain. They've got them all over the place.
okay.
But that's what it is. It's all cheap shit.
Oh, okay.
I go in there and get a lot of little hand tools and shit like that. You can get really cheap. You can get hammers for $2.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it's a real cheap place. But I mean, if you're just doing like one or two projects, it's fine. The equipment's fine. But if you're redoing your entire house, you don't want to go there for the tools.
No, they won't last you the whole project.
No.
All right, looks like I'm gonna have to fix.
I've got a bunch of trim on the house I got to fix because of fucking cat.
Hmm.
Cat decided I don't want to use the scratching post. I'm going to use all the door jambs.
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. I've got like this little piece to do. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I got no choice. I'm gonna finish it up tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this where it's at. I will finish the work tomorrow during the day at some point, off stream.
Yeah, so I've got the wood to replace the trim, but I'm putting flashing on the front of it so the damn cat can't scratch it anymore.
Oh, smart.
So.
Alrighty, well, that I believe is going to do it for now.
Okay, bud.
So I would like to thank everybody tonight. Thank you, Mr. Chaw, for raiding with those 2 viewers. What was that?
That was you going big on my screen.
Oh. All right. So thanks to Mr. Chaw for the raid. Thanks to Undead King 167 for the follow. We did get a sub, and I do not have a record of it, so I apologize. Was it Mr. Chaw? Okay, Mr. Chaw with the YouTube sub. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. So we will see you guys next Wednesday, and do keep an eye out. I am trying to cut up some of the highlights of these streams and past streams and posting them as shorts. Try to do. And what?
And cutting me out all of them.
No, I'm not cutting you out of all of them. There is literally our talk about the aircraft. That was the most recent one. And also, I'd like to point out, it is an F-14 Tomcat.
Right. I looked it up. It's F-14.
Yeah, and it was. Did you look it up today? Because it was. But I heard the clip today, and I was like, oh man, I swear it's 14. And I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, you know what it is? I'm like, it's F-14 Tomcat, and it's the F-18 Super Hornet.
Right. 2 totally different planes.
2 totally different planes, but I knew exactly where you're coming from, and I was not sure until I looked it up. But yes. Anyways. Yep. So yeah, we still have duct tape. We have duct taped F-14 Tomcats. But yeah. Anyways.
Can't shoot balloons.
Yes, we can't shoot balloons with them. They are balloon impervious.
Then why do we shoot down the balloon over Canada?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Anyway.
Anyways, well, that's gonna do it for now. So thanks everybody. Appreciate you coming out. Hope to see you next Wednesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, there and abouts. Life depending. And yeah, hope to see you there. All right, so that's it. Say goodnight, Meth.
The Jabberwocky knows. Good night.
Night.
Big way when I'm walking, pray when I'm talking this to you. Fight for my attention, for your ascension, you must prove. 'Cause if you can find it, you don't confine it, you let it move. Big way for the genie, scream for the dream may come true. Have you ever played with a queen? I can show you what I mean. I can make you feel free. I got you and you never leave. Can you meet me on my level? Oh baby, is your reign over? Can you battle with the devil? Oh baby, is the game over? I want your devotion, all your emotions in my hand. I want your obsession, every affection, full command. And if you define me, you won't survive me, you'll be there. 'Cause I am the giant, I am the diamond, not a man. Have you ever played with a queen? I can show you what I mean. I can make you feel free. you